G'day, Nigel from Sax School. This is part 2 of the lesson on Mack the knife, and we're going to look at the next half of the tune now from figure E in our music. So just a quick recap. In lesson 1 we looked at the first few sections where we started in the key of G major, and then we went up to A flat, and then we went up to A major, and then we went up to B flat major. So this next section, section E in your music, we actually go to the key of B major. And B major is a bit of a tricky key because we've got 5 sharps in B major. So we've got F sharp, we've got C sharp, we've got G sharp, 1, 2, 3 in this one. We've also got D sharp, same as E flat, right, D sharp. And we've got A sharp, which is the same as B flat, A sharp, right? So you could play it like this, or you could play it like that 1, 2 in our side key. So let's have a look at the notes. It starts like this. So that's D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, G sharp. And then again, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, G sharp, C sharp, E, G sharp, G sharp, then high B, A sharp, remember that's the same as B flat, A sharp, G sharp. So let's try playing that much so far. So remember it's D sharp, F sharp, G sharp. Here we go, nice and steady. 1, 2. Okay, you with me? So you get your fingers around that. There's a couple of tricky things in there, isn't there? The next bit goes F sharp, A sharp up to high C sharp B, which is really hard to sing. A sharp, G sharp, B down to low C sharp. Then we got C sharp, E up to high B, down to C sharp. Then up to high B, down to A sharp, down to G sharp. So let's try that. Remember it starts with F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, B. Okay, so that's the whole of that section in the key of E. Section E in the key of B. So probably one of the harder ones actually. I think that one and section B, which is in the key of A flat, probably the 2 hard ones. So rightio. So take your time working through that. If you need to go back a little bit and run through this section again, that's okay. It's better that you take your time to get it right at the start and eliminate any little issues you've got with your fingerings. If you're having a struggle getting between 2 notes, go back now and iron it out. Now's the time to do it so that you get it nice and smooth, slow, and then gradually speed it up and you'll be sorted. Rightio, so we've got one section left to do. That's section F in our music. And here we are going to the key of C major. Hooray! So finally we've got an easy key. No sharps and no flats. So let's run through this quickly. Now in this, all the other choruses or verses of this tune, I've kept the rhythm very straightforward. The same rhythm in fact, so that it makes it a bit easier for us to learn. You may have noticed in the first lesson that when I played it through with the backing track, I did change it up a little bit. I put a few different rhythms and notes in there just to spice it up and make it a bit more interesting. But it's important when you're first learning this tune to make sure you get the basic structure of it and the rhythm of it correct. But in this last verse from section F, I've changed the rhythm up around, changed the rhythm a little bit. So let's run through that. So it sounds like this. E, G, A. There's no sharps, no flats. And then the next phrase, C, A, C up to high E. So C, A, C and high E. Remember it's these 2 palm keys and our top key here at the side and our octave key all together. So those 2 phrases again, E, G, A, high C, A, C, E. And then he goes C, A, B, B. B, B, C, C, A. So let's try that much so far. Upbeat to figure F. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, you with me? After that, G, B up to high D, C. So that's G with our octave key on, B with our octave key on, high D is that first palm key and our octave key on, up to high D down to C, and then we go B, A, C down to D, and then C, A, C up to high E, and remember E, two keys, this side key and an octave key. So let's try that much. So G, G, B, D, C. Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah, you with me? It's a bit tricky, isn't it, getting up there? Two side keys and this one and this one. You could also do it on the front, which is like your C key, plus your G key, plus your front F key here, and your octave key. But for me, I'd rather do it on the side for this tune. And then we're almost finished. The last bit goes high E, C, and a really long C. It's 8 counts long. And then we've got 4 bars of resting while the band does this do ba do ba doo 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 da. Do ba doo 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 da. Does it again. Do ba doo 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 da. And then we play this line. It's like a blues line. C, high C, B flat, G, F sharp, F natural, E flat, and then C. We finish with the last long C with the band. So those notes slowly. And the rhythm for that last little bit is 2 lots of triplets, and they're crotchet or 1 beat or quarter note triplets. What that means is we've got 3 notes in the time of 2 beats. So if this is the beat, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So if this is the beat, 2, 3, You with me? So take your time with that. C, B flat, G, F sharp, F, E flat, and then C with another long C. Rightio, I'm just going to finish off this lesson then by playing through that last section, section F, all the way through that section without stopping and trying to get a bit of a flow going. So remember we start off E, G, A, A. Here we go. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, we go. Brilliant. Well, hey, well done for making it all the way through this lesson. Now remember, with this tune, it is very, very important, like I said in the previous lesson, to work on each section as a separate challenge. So make sure you work through each new key, really get your fingers around it, and make sure it's flowing nice and smooth before you move on to the next section. And then when you're feeling really confident, join them all together, stick your metronome on, and practice getting it flowing smoothly, and then gradually speeding it up until you can get it up to the speed with the backing track. Good luck with that. Keep practicing hard. I'll see you in the next lesson.